About a year and a half ago to 2 years, I had this goal. Actually, it was creating these videos. I was like, I would like to do this. And I kept thinking about doing this for a couple of months. And I was just seeing if it was something that I really wanted to do. So I was like, right, okay, if I keep thinking about it, which I did, then I'll just do it. And that's what I did. And now I'm here going after my goals. I've got other goals as well that I'm going after. And I'm just doing the things that I want to do. And at the same time, it can be hard to go after that thing that we want to do. Because, like everything, life happens. There's challenges, there's other things in the road that can make our goals, our aspirations feel less important, which is a struggle that I faced. I was holding back for far too long instead of just doing that thing. And it hurts me knowing that there's probably other people out there that have been in that phase of thinking for far too long and that haven't not only taken that first step, but maybe they don't see the power on their aspirations. Maybe they don't think that their aspirations can lead to something amazing. And it can be easy to fall into that trap. But at the same time, how do we know if something is possible or not if we don't go after that thing? And I know I say this in a lot of my videos, but I do feel like it is the truth. If there is something that you genuinely want to do, and I know that's the most motivational thing that anyone can say, but again, it is the truth. I believe it is the truth. If something keeps coming up, if you keep having that thought of doing something, then maybe it might be the very thing that you're good at. It might be the very thing that could take you to the places where you want to be. It's crazy how life just happens sometimes. And I'm sure there's times in the past, maybe with other goals, whether it's big or small, it doesn't matter. But maybe you wanted to do something and maybe you kind of put it off. And then you decided, okay, you know what, I'll do it. Again, it doesn't have to be a big goal. It can be just a small goal. And there you go. Maybe you had an amazing day, an amazing experience, just because you decided to just go for it. And again, that can be a tough thing to do. It's not easy to just say to yourself, I'm just going to do it. Because as I've said, life happens. But one thing that I say to myself is that, well, what if I am 70 years old and I regret the fact that I never took in this step, that I never done this thing that I wanted to do 60 years ago, maybe 70 years ago. I mean, depending on what age, obviously, I'm thinking if you're like 100, but maybe you're 80 years old, you're 70, and you're thinking, well, if I just took that first step 40 years ago, I would be 40 years ahead. And that's one of my biggest fears. I've got a lot of fears. I'm not going to lie. I've got a lot of fears. But that's one of my biggest, I would say, is just having regret. Being old enough to look back and feel like I could have done something. And that's why I make these videos, because I don't want anyone else to have that. Not that I obviously had it. I mean, I am young. But I believe it is so important to do those things that we want to do. So maybe you've been holding back long enough. A bit like myself in the past when it came to other goals, other aspirations. And maybe you're still thinking to yourself, should I do this? Or maybe there's other things that you want to do. And one thing that helped me was, I mean, I know it sounds cliche, but just doing the things that I want to do. And most importantly, taking that first step. Even with this goal right now, creating videos, if I never took that first step, then I wouldn't be here. And I have learned so much within this goal and other goals as well, just by taking that first step and just by doing the things that I want to do. Obviously, life happens, and it doesn't mean that you need to like sacrifice other things that are just as important, but maybe make some room. Again, it's up to you. It's your life. Do what you want. But for me, I just made some room. And I did have some time in the past. A bit like right now, I've got some time where I am able to put time and effort into my goals. But at the same time, when it came to time that I never had, I still tried to put effort and make effort. And again, that just helped me grow even more. So I hope that this video could help you in any type of way. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you could please like this video, subscribe down below, and if you know anyone that may benefit from watching this, then I would appreciate it if you could please share this video to them. Thank you so much, and I will see everyone in the next one.